Hey friends, welcome to the channel guys. In this video we will be discussing why your net wealth explodes after you reach 1 crore and why reaching 1 crore is your only goal in the beginning if you want to be if you're serious about the investing game. Now let me just explain you with a few points what are very crucial to understand and to have the compounding machine work in your favor, right? So the first reason why your net wealth explodes after 1 crore is, and we always say this, and it's been a known fact among the people that rich get richer, right? Rich get richer. And that is because of the reason why, once you reach 1 crore, you are exposed to better investment opportunities, and you have a stomach for higher risk, in your investment. So you are more likely to invest in options where the risk is more, and as a result of higher risk, the reward is also more over there, and that plays in your favor and your net wealth explodes. But we as analytical people, we should explain and understand it with with really some numbers, right? And for me, why this actually plays out is because of the scale of capital, right? That is the most important thing to understand. Now imagine that your investment is same. The investment asset is same wherever you're investing, whether it's stocks, bonds, etc. And your risk is same and your period is same, but only variable here, or the parameter you vary, is your investment capital. So let's say you start with 1000 rupees investment, 10,000 rupees investment, 10 lakh investment, and 1 crore investment, right? And you get a return of, let's say, consistently on all, wherever you're investing all these sums, either in stock market, bonds, or a portfolio containing a mix of these assets, you're getting consistently 10% return on all of these, right? So what is the profit you're getting after 1 year at 10% return? It's a very simple calculation, but it's very crucial to understand. When you understand why having a higher exposure makes you actually rich. So at 10% on 1000, you're getting what? You're getting only 100 rupees, right? But at 10% on 10,000, you're getting 1000 rupees. At 10% on 10 lakh, you're getting 1 lakh. And at 10% over 1 crore, you're getting 10 lakh rupees in your bank account as a result of your investments, right? Now 10 lakh is a considerable sum for many people, and especially more than 50% of the people who are in India, this is higher than their annual package, what they're getting in their salary, right? So this is a solid passive income, and 10% return on a balanced portfolio is not very difficult. It's actually very easy if you subscribe to my channel, the ways I'm teaching, right? To have a balanced portfolio, it's very easy to get this 10% return. So what you should be optimizing for is to get to this number 1 crore very, very fast. And later in the video, I'll tell you how to get to this number fast, right? And what mistakes people made and what mistakes I have made, right? Now, the third reason what I think people don't understand and still don't understand, apart from the people who are subscribed to my channel, is what Einstein, not me, not anyone else, Einstein, the smartest physician ever lived, called as the 8th wonder of the world. And don't cancel this, guys. And what is this? This is, many people know this, but nobody actually understands this except the very few. It's called compound interest, and I'm going to show it to you how it actually works, right? And it's very important to understand this, not just know this, guys. You have to really understand how the compound interest actually works. So why Einstein actually called this as the 8th wonder of the world? Because most people are not, they understand compound interest, but where it actually begins to play, they don't they don't stay that long, and they don't as a result of that, they don't take the entire value of it. So just look at this graph and you will understand why it's called the eighth wonder of the world. Let's imagine you invest 1000 rupees, okay, at 8% interest, 8%, which is very common. You can even get it in bonds, liquid funds, and fixed deposits, right? 8% average return every year, and you're investing this 1000 every month, okay? So, and let's see, you have the x-axis as the number of years over here, and the y-axis is your net wealth, okay? So if you invest 1000 rupees at 8% average return every year, by the end of the eighth year, you'll make your first 1 lakh from your investment, okay? You'll make 1 lakh, right? So to make 1 lakh from your 1000, you took 8 years. By the 12th year, you'll make your second 1 lakh. You'll make 2 lakhs, right? So 1 lakh accumulation, first 1 lakh accumulation took 8 years. Second 1 lakh accumulation took how many years? 4 years. Now your third 1 lakh accumulation will happen after 3 years, in 15 years time. Okay, so here you have 3 lakhs. Okay, so you see this increase in this curve. This is not a linear curve, it becomes exponential, right? And your investment will remain the same. So what you're getting over here is interest on interest, right? And when the time passes beyond 3 lakhs, right, your investment remains the same. But here what you're getting your interest on this 1000 you're investing every month, plus the 2 lakh you have accumulated as a result of your investments, right? So this is interest on interest, and when it increases exponentially, this is where the magic happens, and the eighth wonder of the world comes into play, and it basically explodes your net wealth. Eighth wonder of the world. Remember this, guys. People who don't understand this make the biggest mistake of their life. It's very simple to understand, but 99.9999% people don't understand this. And believe me, guys, I am from one of the best educational institutes, and people who are MBAs, people who are PhDs don't understand how this works. They know the meaning of it, they know the mathematical formula, they know everything, but they don't know, in investing, how to actually use this in your life. And this happens in the later part of your investment duration. Okay, so the fourth point which you must understand if you want to really leverage and you want to really understand why your net wealth explodes after 1 crore is to know that the maximum gain happens in the end. Okay, so if you are like slowly compounding your wealth, you have to understand that the maximum gain will happen only in the end. Okay, so why I'm saying this? Okay, let me take another example here. So let's say you have a salary of 1 lakh, 100,000. This is the average salary of people who earn government jobs in India or private jobs. Average salary, if you have good decent experience, government and private sector pays easily 1 lakh rupees, okay, to maximum people in India who are in jobs and who are exposed to who are the kind of people watching this video. So, and if out of this 1 lakh you are investing 30,000 rupees every month, 30,000 rupees you are investing every month, okay, now what will happen to your investment? And let's say your rate of return, I'll take very average, 8%. Now guys, this is very important to understand what happens in the end. Okay, most people also don't understand this. Let me just reiterate this point. So at 8% return, on 30,000 investment at 8% return every month per month, you'll make your first 1 crore in how many years? Close to 14.5 years. And you can do this calculation. I just have done this calculation and I know it at the top of my mind, right? Your first 1 crore at 30,000 investment, which is very doable, guys. This is the most important thing. If you just understand this, you will be free, right? Because this is so simple. I mean, you don't have to worry about the basic necessities of life at all. 30,000 investment for 14.5 years. That's all you have to do, right? Just work and slog it, invest it for 14.5 years and make 1 crore. Okay, and you can very well do this in FDs, in a mixed portfolio, whatever. But to be very safe, you want to be the safest, get the lowest amount of return, 8%. You just put it in the bank and get 14.5 years, you'll get 1 crore. This will become 1 crore, right? Now the important thing to understand is, if you continue investing, let me change the pen color. If you continue investing for next 7 years, right? Next 7 years, so at the end of 21 year, you will make your second crore. Okay, so it takes another 7 years, just 7 years. If you just continue this 30,000 per month in interest accumulated on this 1 crore, in 21 years you'll make 2 crores, right? Now the magical thing, why I'm saying that the maximum gain happens towards the end. Here's the maximum gain. It will happen towards the end. The maximum accumulation of wealth will happen in the end. Here's very less wealth. You will basically not see this, but here it's so massive, and this is the compounding interest play into your advantage. So what was happening here? In 21 years, you'll make your second crore. In 25 years, in just next 4 years, you'll make your third crore. Then in next 3 years, 28 years, you'll make your fourth crore, right? So you see how the crores are now getting accumulated, and your initial invest will remain the same. So this is the benefit of compounding playing into your favor, and this is what Einstein was trying to explain when he was saying 8th wonder of the world. Many people say it lightly, people understand it, but they definitely don't use it in their investing game. Right, so this is it, guys. Just understand the compounding very well. Now what you can do, what you should do, to get to the 1 crore number very fast, right? And this is the 5th part of this video. Now what I would say, and I would recommend and advise from my experience, and I have wealth over now multiple crores myself. And how did I do it? It will initially, you should not focus on choosing the best investment vehicle. And I'm saying this with a heavy heart, because I'm at a stage now where I am only focusing on choosing the best investment vehicle. But initially, when I reached my first 1 crore, I was not focused on choosing the best investment vehicle, meaning whether to stock in bonds, whether to invest in stocks, bonds, ETFs, what mutual funds, etc., right? Choose any investment or a mix of these which can give you 8% return. And if you haven't watched it, watch my video on how to invest your salary. You can easily get 12 to 14% return after watching that video, on most of your investments. So you should initially not focusing on optimizing from 8%, 9%, 10%, not waste your time and energy over there. Just know that you have to reach this 1 crore very fast. And to reach that, instead of optimizing the alpha fund strategies, like which mutual fund is giving you over the Nifty 50 return of 14%, 18, 20, like this is called alpha. Above 14%, whatever you're getting in Nifty, if a mutual fund is giving 18, 19, 20%, it's like 6% alpha, 7% alpha, 8%. You should not focus on that. Like, you should not basically focus your energy. Instead, you should focus on increasing your active income, which is your salary, active income. So, perform really better, really good in your work, become good in your skill, and reach this 1 crore very, very fast. And how do you do that? By increasing your investment amount. So let's say you are investing 30,000 per month at Now 10% return, which is very achievable for 20 years. You make 2.3 crores, right? Good amount. If you do this at 12% for 20 years instead of 10%, you make 3 crores. Okay, not a big difference. So investing 30,000 per month will make you at the end of 20 years at 10% 2.3 crores, at 12% 3 crores. But what if you increase this investment amount from 30,000 to 60,000 per month, right? Now the magic will happen. Now at the same interest 10% for 20 years, you'll make 4.5 crores, right? And at 12% it's going to be way higher. It's going to be close to 6-7 crores. Okay, so the catch here, the point I'm trying to make is, initially you don't focus on increasing your interest amount on your investments initially till 1 crore. After 1 crore you have to definitely do that to compound your wealth to very high numbers. But initially you don't focus on that. You focus only on increasing your investment amount. Okay, and this you should do. You should completely focus your energies initially to do this from your job, from your side hustle. You start some e-commerce business, something, you increase your active income so that you increase this amount. And above 1 crore, once you reach 1 crore, you should then focus on increasing your interest. So what is the best investment vehicles, whether it is individual stocks, whether it is bonds, whether it is mutual funds, whether it is as a venture capitalist, whether it is REITs, real estate investment vehicles. You should then focus only on increasing your interest from, let's say, 10%, 12%, 13%, 14%. But if you don't accumulate this initial critical mass, which is required to make this a mountain in the end, you will, from compounding, you will never get to your goals, right? So initial momentum, what you want to gain is to get to this critical mass very fast. Get to this 1 crore critical mass very fast, right? And do anything for that. Do freelancing, do side hustle, do startup, do whatever. Increase your skills in your job. If you are already salaried person, ask for a hike in your salary. Take more opportunity, take more responsibilities in your job. Get to this critical mass, and once you reach this critical mass, you can basically compound your way to complete freedom. Okay, so this was the message I wanted to give in this video. I hope this video was helpful to you. More coming up on how to actually invest your money, and a lot of finance related information. Thanks again for watching the video, guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.